Good morning and welcome to John Beck. This is your principal, Mr. Lin, and I hope that you had a wonderful long weekend. Today is Tuesday, February 21st, 2023, and it is a day A. For instrumentals, it's a day 1. Now, before we kick off this wonderful day, I want to invite you, as I always do, to please stand and face the flag for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Go ahead, take a seat. I'm so happy that you're here in school. I know we've got a shorter week, but it's nice to have you guys in your energy right back here in school, bringing all the good things in our community into this hub that we call John Beck. And let's get this week started. So we've got 4 choices for lunch, as we always do. Let's go over them today. We've got number 1, your hot choice is the chicken patty sandwich. Choice 2 is the mozzarella stick with marinara sauce. Choice 3 for kindergarten through 2nd grade, it's the lunchbox meal with turkey. And then for 3rd through 6th is a turkey sandwich meal. Last but not least, choice 4 is the sun butter sandwich. So make sure you choose wisely, choose what you want so our kitchen can prepare the lunch for you to enjoy later on. Now, don't forget, today is Tuesday, and because it is Tuesday for 3rd and 4th grade, we will have release time. If you are buying a lunch and going to release time, you're going to want to choose between choice 1, once again, that's a chicken patty sandwich, or choice 3, that's a turkey sandwich meal. All right, so once again, for our release time people, if you are buying a lunch, whatever you select is what you're going to get, okay? So that way we won't have any confusions. We won't have to run back to the kitchen to get lunches that weren't ordered, all right? Now for everybody, if you're a packer, you're good to go. All right, so we've got 3 expectations here at the school. You already know what they are, but I want to go over them one more time. Be respectful to yourself as well as to others, okay? Truly be respectful to other people. Be respectful to yourself. The things that you do should make other people proud of you. But more importantly, when you look yourself in the mirror at the end of the day or at the beginning of every day, are you proud of the things that you've done? Are you proud of the decisions you've made? Have you done the right thing even when nobody else is looking? And so many of you guys are actually doing that. I know that. And yet I know that so often we're tempted to do things that we think are funny, things that we think will make other people laugh, things that we think are going to be enjoyable, really aren't the right things. Those are the moments where I hope our brain can practice that self-discipline, going to our second expectation, which is responsibility, and take responsibility, right? Pause yourself. Can you pause yourself and, pivot, make the right decision? And finally, show that you are ready to learn. I've been in some classrooms lately and I saw some kids, some boys and girls just working hard, and you guys weren't always successful. And that's what I want to see. I know it sounds weird that your principal is okay with seeing you guys not being successful, because what's more important to me is that when you aren't successful, what do you do about it? Are you able to brush yourself off and try again, right? If you struggle with reading or identifying letters or getting those sounds to blend together, or maybe it's long division, you're really struggling with that, remembering all the little steps. Are you able to pause and think about what you need to do? Are you able to brush yourself off and not get so upset about the struggle and embrace it instead and enjoy the journey of actually learning? Eventually you'll get there and you'll be victorious and you'll have earned that right to celebrate. All right, we have no special announcements for today, but I do want to go into our This Day in History. For all of you guys who enjoy inventions, this one's for you. Okay, so up until the 1700s, there were very few ways to transport things over land. You could certainly ride a horse and carry your things in bags. If you have a lot more, you could hook up the horse or some oxen or a mule perhaps, and it could pull a wagon. But anything larger than what can fit onto a big wagon really became really challenging. There are very few ways to transport things. Well, there was a man by the name of Richard, and let me get this right, Richard Trevithick. He was a man out in England in a place called Wales, And he used to work with miners. And of course, if you think about old mining days, they would put the rocks into these mining carts on rails, and they sometimes would use mules to haul them out of the mines. Well, Richard felt, there might be a better way, and he knew that if you took water and you boiled it and you created that steam, it would create pressure if you kept that steam inside of things. And that pressure could be used as energy. So he created, in essence, the first steam locomotive. He worked in the mines. He understood how rails worked. And he said, you know what? Instead of using mules to pull, we're going to start. Let me see if I could make things on a rail move by using steam power. And so back in 1804, on this day, February 21st, he tested the first successful steam locomotive. Now that became a hit all over the world, and because of his work, steam locomotives proliferated. They spread throughout the world, and I'm sure you've seen trains these days. They can haul a lot, and they can carry a lot over land as long as you build the rails and as long as you build the good locomotives. And that basically revolutionized and changed for this world the ability to haul things around, goods, supplies. If you're in the army, supplies are really important. Even to this day, trains are used to haul things back and forth. So anyways, today, back in 1804, marks the kind of a really important part in the history of trains, as the steam locomotive was officially invented out in Wales. All right, listen, if nobody else has told you this, I want you to hear it from me, because I mean it. And I have a feeling that your teachers mean it too. Not a feeling, I know it. I love you. I care about you, and I'm here to encourage you. Guys, it's not just me, your teachers, every grown-up at this school loves you. They care about you, and they're here to encourage you. I hope you know that. And I also hope that you know that so many of your friends, 400 some students here at the school, also love you. They care about you, and they're here to encourage you. Guys, make sure to spread that message. I love it, and it's beginning to spread. I know it. Some of your parents have told me that. Some of you guys say it in the morning. Some of you guys say it in the evening. Some of you guys say it over the weekends, at home. It has spread outside of the school. I love it. And beyond those words, I hope that you are continuing to think about ways that you can show that love, show that care, and show that encouragement to yourself as well as to others. All right, so listen, I can't wait to see you guys around. Have an amazing day.